Good morning on this bright, beautiful sunny morning. I just wanted to stop and have a conversation with you this morning as the day begins. For some of you, the day has began many hours ago. And as I look out across our valley here we'll take a look here, see if we can see anything here. But I see a lot of people out working. And I look at it and I wonder how many times during this crisis many of us have questioned our value. Many of us question what are we doing or what can we do. And Satan likes nothing better than for us to start to doubt and start to question ourselves because we lose focus on the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, Jesus Christ. And Jesus gave us a verse that really defines who we are to be at all times. I think we look past this verse at times and not realize how important it is. John 13:35 says that they will know you are my disciples, and we need to listen to this next part, because of your love for one another. Now, what does that look like? Behind me, you see these beautiful roses. These beautiful roses were planted as a memorial for different people, and they have name tags under them. But one of the things that catches your eye, or the very thing that catches your eye, is the beauty of the roses, the different colors, and how big they are, and how they smell. As I stand here, I can smell the fruit of the roses. With my eyes closed, without being able to see, I could smell the fruit. With my eyes open, I can see the beauty of the fruit. Today, many of us are gathered in our homes, and the only people that we get to see is those that are closest to us. And I believe that because for such a long time we have been so busy, and life has pulled us in so many different directions, it's difficult for us to know how to be together, what to do, how to take that much time with each other, because we're not used to it. Yet we desire it in our hearts. We desire that family closeness, and yet when we have it, sometimes we don't know quite what to do with it. And then we get to thinking about, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And we go back to John chapter 13, verse 35, and we read that second part of that verse again, and it says, by our love. I would encourage you today to love on those that are closest to you. Now, some of them might have a hard time receiving that love or acknowledging that love because it's not something that they're quite used to in such a large capacity, right? Find ways to speak God's love into the other people's lives, into the lives of the people that you're with, that you are able to. The people that you talk to on the phone daily, the people that you're around daily. Show them God's love. And in that process, God's love will flow even more mightily through you. Because at first it is God that gives us the love, the capability to love, and his amazing love to share with everyone around us. Don't be discouraged. Don't allow yourself to despair. Don't beat up on yourself because you feel like you're not able to do anything. That's easy. The hard part is to say, use me where I'm at. And you can do that through even, and more importantly, through praying for your church, praying for your community, praying for your nation, picking up the phone and praying with a friend over the phone. That's what I did. I have a friend of mine that called me yesterday, and he's been going through some tough times, through cancer, through brain surgery, and yet he took time out of his day to call me and pray with me. What a blessing that was. That was his way of showing fruit, of showing love. And we all individually can do this. Don't get caught up in all the conversations of the world around us, because you know what? We don't know what's going to happen next. This is unprecedented. And so there are conspiracy theories on both sides. There are truths and half-truths and total lies. And if we try to focus and spend so much time and energy on deciphering all this, we lose sight on the beautiful blessings we have of loving the people around us. So allow God's love to shine brightly through you. Sometimes you're not going to feel like it. And in those moments, say, God, I need more of your love to share. We're all going to be frustrated. We're all going to need those times that we need to take a walk. So take the walk. Come back refreshed. Look at the fruit around you. Look at God's creation. What a beautiful time of year to be able to look at that as roses, like, for example, are blooming behind me. Or if you're out in the orchard and you're looking at the trees, or if you're out in the garden, or you're going past other people's houses, or looking at yards starting to green up if you're back in places that are finally starting to warm up. Look and see the handiwork of God around you. Allow Him to speak to you through nature, through your family, and use this time of closeness to be a blessing. Share that love that you've been given. Have conversations, but don't get caught in the conversations that are the endless repeat. Stop, take a step back, breathe, and approach it through the arms of God. Approach it in such a way that the people around you will feel love, because love never fails. Love transcends all. It puts aside ourselves, our personal feelings, and puts others first. Puts ourselves in their shoes. And God has already given you the ability to do that, because He's first giving you His love so that we may love Him back and love all those around us. Go with God today. I'll speak to you later on this week. I pray as we leave together that God's love will shine brilliantly through you. For those that need to be uplifted, that His love will uplift you. My prayers are with you, my friends. Go with God.